Cool, hitting the go live button. Hello, hello. Cool. We are live.
Hello.
Hello. How
Hello.
you guys doing today?
Doing okay. There's actually really not a lot going on. Like so doing okay.
It's bug fix time because, Black Friday's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm mad that I was assigned this one bug that's like, it has a complicated fix, but overall, like, I don't think this is even a thing that's worth fixing.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's like so oddly specific that no customer will ever attempt to do this and run into this issue.
Yeah.
But whatever.
This one is a WNF, except for now you have to F it.
What's WNF?
Will not fix.
Ah. Yeah, we used to have like a whole Trello board of bugs, and there were a bunch of things in the column. Known issue, will not fix.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
But they want me to fix this one, so I guess.
Hey, fix this C-class bug. Okay. I guess.
This one is like, okay. So we have a gifting page, like that talks about like how to give our product as a gift. Okay.
Sure.
If you get to the gifting page from the main site nav and you click buy a gift card, you get to the gifting page and it opens up the modal, basically like a pop-up, that lets you buy a gift card. So the bug is, if you're already on the gifting page, where there's this giant button that says gift card in the sub-nav, if you use the main site nav and you click buy a gift card, it doesn't open up the pop-up.
Oh, cool.
Great.
Like, who cares? There's a giant button here that says gift card that they're going to click.
Yeah.
They're not going to go back to the main site nav.
No, but
whatever.
Functionality.
It's so pointless. It's so stupid.
All of my bug fixing knowledge is in game S.
Mm-hmm.
So that sounds exactly like something that no one cares about. That, like...
Apparently multiple people have reported this bug, and I'm like, first of all, how? Second of all, why?
Known issue. Will not fix.
Known issue, who cares? Apparently a number of people.
Well, that's fine, I guess.
Like, I have to put a whole router and use effect, and, like, I have to add so much code to get this thing to work on this page. It's meh.
No, but optimization.
This is the opposite of optimization.
Oh, yeah.
So, Nigel, I don't think I've ever found out, what do you do for a living when you're not helping with Artist Alley Table?
Right now, well, at this particular moment, I mostly play Final Fantasy XIV and talk to people. However, when I'm actually employed and not COVID-stricken, I was until earlier this year.
I'm sorry, hold up. Did you get COVID?
Get COVID?
No.
Oh, okay.
My job got COVID.
Ah, okay.
And then had to become quarantined and also lay everyone off.
Oh, jeez.
But before that, I was in IT. I did a little bit of a lot of stuff. For the best part of my job, I was doing help desk, and for the worst part of my job, I was doing office build-outs and, like, site deployment. Which is an adventure.
Wait, the company didn't have, like, a dev team that handles the site deployment?
So, like, when I say site, I mean, like, physical work site.
Oh.
Like workstation deployment. Like, hey, we have this new office. We need to put, like, 80 workstations in it.
Oh, that's fun.
It's an adventure.
Great.
Sometimes it was fun. I'm not gonna say that it was not always fun. it was my company was a contract company, so it really depended on which company I was working with. Sometimes it was really cool, sometimes it was stupid, and sometimes it was less. Sometimes it wasn't deployment; it was just moving people, because some large companies who insist on having things like open plan offices also insist on just moving folks around places just because so that's always fun, except for when it's not, which is unfortunately often. But yeah, my strengths lie in customer service.
Yep.
So
as seen at numerous cons.
As seen at every convention. So I had my most fun at my previous job doing help desk, because I like poking at a computer and I like making people leave with less problems and more happy. Which is why I also did very well at GameStop, where I worked before that.
Yeah, I worked at Joanne Fabrics before this job.
Hey! Man, I also worked at Michael's. Don't work at Michael's.
Yeah, seconding.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Okay, so my friends and I called Joanne the Green Hell Store, and so by extension we refer to Michael's as the Red Hell Store.
Oh, Michael's is actually the Red Hell Store.
Yeah.
Tell me about the Red Hell Store.
I did probably the worst thing you can possibly do at the Red Hell Store, which is inventory.
Wait, stocking or taking inventory?
Stocking or taking inventory?
No. Taking inventory happens in a computer. I was on truck.
Same. Okay. I was hired for cashier, I was hired as sales associate, so technically I was getting paid less than what I should have, because they also had me on cashier, and then they also had me on truck. So my sleep schedule was a mess.
Truck was garbage.
Yeah.
You get there at like 3
You might say it was a garbage truck.
It was, I mean, at Michael's, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get there at like 3 a.m.
Yep.
And I had a big store too. Like I think I had like a B store. So like we got a lot of I had an A store. Our store is huge. Never mind. So the one where I worked was an A store. So we got like a big truck, and like if we were really like all of our stars and planets aligned lucky, we would get a truck and not everything on the truck was for our store. But most of the time it was the full trailer semi truck.
How many boxes?
That depends on the season.
Well, yes, I'm aware.
Well, no. I mean that to say that some of the boxes are large boxes of a million tiny things, and some of the boxes are like tiny boxes of 2 things, but we have 300 of them per truck.
Yep.
And like that all has to get distributed to several people who will then take it on the guys to where they go, unpacked and shelved. That sucked.
You know, I will say, when I worked for Joanne, I actually enjoyed the truck shift. So it wasn't at 3 a.m. for me, it was 6 a.m. So I'd get there at 6 a.m.
Sure.
Truck is there, help unload it. I was almost always tasked with doing the boxes of fabric, which were freaking heavy, but yeah. So I gotta bring the boxes into the fabric storage room, gotta open them all up, and gotta organize the fabric based on, okay, the printed cottons go here, the fleece goes here, the holiday goes here, whatever. And then the other room of the truck was literally everything else, like all the crafting supplies. And you gotta open up the boxes and immediately sort what's inside into bins. Like, here's the cross-stitching stuff, here's the markers, here's the clay. And the nice thing about that shift was the longest I could be at the store would be until 2 p.m., which meant I would have to interact with fewer customers.
See, I'm one of those people who would much rather just talk to people all day than Truck. And you know what? Actually, I liked some of Truck. Truck was very straightforward. And my team, until they started messing with it, was very, very good. But then they started messing with my team, and it was all effed up, and that's bad. And then my manager sucked, and then my job got bad, and then everyone left on the same day, and she was like, "No, it's fine," because she was.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. Everybody just fucking quit at the same time.
Yeah, we staged a walkout because she was being ridiculous, and I was already working at GameStop, so it didn't really matter. I was like, okay, bye. I'm here to make extra money, but whatever. It was really bad. So don't do that. Cannot, in good conscience, recommend doing that. Now I mostly am applying to places in the slowest hiring season on the planet of Earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
And waiting for folks to get back to me, because that's the way it is out here.
Whereabouts do you live?
I live in the San Francisco Bay Area.
You might need to be more specific, because Yuli does as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I live in Oakland.
North Bay, South Bay, East Bay?
Oakland.
East.
Oakland.
Oh,
Born and raised.
Okay. Yeah, so that's not quite close enough for me to recommend places nearby without a hellish commute.
Yeah, I mean, I know the city's opening up a little, and places are like speeding up their hiring in the city accordingly. I have applied to some places that are actually out Fremont, Newark ways, because I may be moving to Hayward.
Oh.
If I can get my job ducks in a row, so that'll be nice.
Yeah.
But I have to get my job ducks in a row for that. So.
Yeah.
I have to make a leather survival belt in Final Fantasy XIV.
I was fully ready to accept that as an IRL craft. And I was like, good for you. Like, I've been low-key thinking about doing this one pattern I found for a quilted Plague Doctor mask.
Ooh.
Like, it is completely and absolutely unnecessary, but I kind of just want to have this.
Well, sure. It may be all completely and entirely unnecessary, but also, shut up.
Look at this.
I will look at it. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, so my previous statement stands. Also, shut up.
Now, would they let me into a store wearing that? It
I hope
technically
so.
covers my mouth and nose.
They better.
With a bonus of it might terrify everyone in the general vicinity.
Yeah.
Ensuring they keep 6 feet away from me.
Yes.
You know what? I should probably do my leatherworker quest. Because I forgot I didn't do those. Yeah. Time to go to New Gridania.
Hey, hi Duncan. Or Jelani. Jelani? I can never remember. I'm so sorry.
Hello, friend.
Yeah, that works.
I gotta go to the Leatherworkers Guild.
I gotta figure out how to use the router thing. That's usually a back-end developer thing. Ugh. I'm mad.
Sometimes you just gotta go to the backyard.
And
Figure out how to use the router.
So I'm trying to imagine the website as a house now, and like the back-end developers, I guess in this metaphor, are there feral dogs that live in my backyard.
Oh.
And I'm a front-end developer, so I guess I'm the scarecrow in the front yard or something. I don't know.
Well. I will remove 1 animal skin from my saddlebag, that I may craft it into a circle of leather. Oh, that's not actually the one. That's a, yeah, there you go. I have made for you a circle of leather, guild master of leatherworking. Hey, don't get at me like that. I've made stuff. She said, this is indeed leather, after a fashion. Your work is amateurish in the extreme. The leather is unevenly tanned and practically unusable.
Wow, rude.
Step off. I've made way better stuff. I've just been learning how to do it on my own. I haven't been doing the quests because I'm dumb. Yeah, oh, I have to take that? Ooh, that's really unfortunate. I'm gonna throw that in the garbage. Ooh. She gave me a level 1 leatherworking outfit, and I'm level 12. So that's actually garbage. Yes.
Mildly
Discard. I'm gonna throw it on the ground in front of her.
How's
What's
the
your
drawing
react?
going? Drawing's going good. I am aiming to finish this today, and I should be able to. I'm doing some additional shading right now.
Oh, do I just not have... Oh, that's right. I don't just have leather. Like, normal, regular. I have to make that. Uh-oh.
Maybe I should do
Where's my animal hide?
Soft light.
Animal skin or animal hide? It's animal skin, huh? Okay. I will remove from my saddlebag 5 animal skins. Yes, I do. So I will remove from my saddlebag 3 of those. And I will craft... I'm just gonna quick synthesize 3 of those, because fuck it. If I fail, I'm gonna be so angry.
Is my finger dead yet? No, I'm good. Especially since I only just started for the day. The rest of my day so far has been mostly dentist appointment and cleaning up my cat's hairball. She left it in my slipper.
Oh!
Thanks, honey cat. Thanks.
You little shit.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
No. Quite awful, actually.
Yeah.
So dying on the inside, that, yeah, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say, be that dramatic about it.
Crawling in your skin and such.
Yeah.
These wounds, they will not heal.
Okay, so Tricks of the Trade goes up here. Actually, in fact, I know where all of these things go, and it's not over there. I'll keep Sprint, I guess. IQ, I think, goes on 7. I shall have to consult my Weaver bar. That's fine.
Okay. I'm going to save this, and I'm going to immediately break my dev environment as a result, calling it now.
Don't you just hate that?
It's not a disappointment if I'm expecting it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Cool, this is all done, and it's not kicking back any syntax errors. Great, awesome, compile. Hey, you actually are bad at your job. Oh. Well.
Okay, it's broken, but it's going to tell me why it's broken.
That's
I
good.
have an invalid hook call.
There you go.
I might be breaking the rules of hooks, it says. Rude.
You do what you want.
Don't you tell me how to get.
Oh, there's the stripes.
Yes, I am aware of how to craft. Ooh, hold on. Hold on, I'm actually going to decline that for a second because I... What's my mission allowance? Is it still maple patents? No, it's maple clogs. Bench.
Abby, I'm pretty sure I've sent this to you to show to Steve at some point, but a video to enjoy about coding.
Okay. I mean, if you drop it in the Discord, he'll probably see it. Maybe just at him.
I am familiar with the Fenil brand. I have 12 circles of hard leather. How many circles of hard leather do I have?
I will be right back. There are weird noises happening.
Huh.
Love to see it.
Great.
Do not love to hear it.
Yeah.
No. And hear it I can. 38. Yeah, you can. That's fine. Oh, I should probably put shoes, huh? It's level 15. It is level 15.
Have you given Genshin Impact a go?
Oh, I'm not playing Genshin Impact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just no interest, or?
So something changed in my mind, in my like brain one day. And I think you know this story, but I'll tell it for everyone else. One day, many years ago, I was looking longingly at one of the new Nozomi cards that dropped in School Idol Festival. And I was like, man, I don't know if I have enough time to grind for this card, but I really want it. And so I was looking at its stats and stuff, and I was just looking at the art, and I was like, And so what I thought I'd do was I would go to schoolido.lu, and I would go get the I'd go get like the card image, and I'd set it as my phone background, so that it would motivate me to grind more, because every time I open my phone, there the card would be.
Yeah.
And so I went to schoolido.lu and I downloaded the card image and I put it on my phone background, and I said, man, wait. Wait. I can just download the fucking JPEG. If I want to see this card, if I want to see this good girl, I can just look at the picture anytime I want.
It's true.
Life hacks.
And I don't have to play the same 12 songs in the game over and over and over and over again and stress out about not tiering for this card, because if I want to see this card, I can just download the JPEG. And like, so like a synapse connection series like actually changed in my head, because from that point on, when I realized I could just download the JPEG of the good girls that I wanted to see, I have not been interested at all in playing any gacha game. Because I realized that what motivates me to play gacha games is not actually the gacha, it's seeing the good girls that I like. And if I want to do that, I just download the JPEG. And Genshin Impact is different.
Yeah.
To Genshin's credit, it is an video game.
Yeah.
And you know, more than just being like the face on the card that makes the noise when you do the skill or the number come up in School Idol Festival or what have you. Like they have actual like moves and combos and team compositions and stuff, and it's obviously way more fleshed out. They have 3D models, and the game's really pretty, and it's like a bunch of shit, and that is super duper valid, and it looks beautiful. Everything I've seen of Genshin Impact is like offensively pretty.
Yeah.
Man, I got YouTube though. So like,
It's fair.
if I gotta look at like Mona moves, then they for sure got combo videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And also, the rates in Genshin Impact are exceptionally rude.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, the Genshin numbers are like, we don't care
Yeah.
about you. Levels of like, on a banner, it's like, I think on a banner, it's like, on a banner, I think it's 1.2% for a biggin.
Yeah.
And they do have pity stars. So you'll get like the pity 4-star after some, and you'll get the pity 5-star after more.
Yeah.
But off banner, I think it's like 0.5 or 0.6. And even if I were inclined to fucking hit the gacha lever, that sucks.
Yeah.
And it double triple sucks, because as far as I've seen and been told, the exchange rate for money currency is also bad, which I have never spent money on a gacha game, and nor would I with Genshin probably, with like one exception. There's a thing I think that you can buy, if memory serves, that basically gives you daily login bonuses. And like, if you play every day, then I think that comes out to being worth it.
Yeah.
But like, they have a weird battle pass thing that you have to, and this is all what I've been told. I have not played Genshin Impact. Please, anyone who's out there, correct me if I'm wrong. But they have like a battle pass style thing that, like, I think it like unlocks a bunch of stuff if you meet certain requirements for gameplay, but those gameplay requirements require a lot of gameplay hours.
Yeah.
And just stuff like that I don't need to get into with my time or my wallet.
Yeah.
Coupled with the fact that my brain no longer allows me to go after the gachas, Genshin Impact is so over there as fuck.
Yeah.
It's really
I've
pretty,
been thinking
though.
about
Like,
maybe playing it on stream. Like on days where I don't want to draw.
Hey, you know what? That's totally fair.
Yeah. Cause like it looks really pretty. And like I have learned my lesson about gacha like 10 times over now.
Yeah.
Because of Love Live. So I don't fear the temptation.
Don't fear the gacha reaper.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anytime I
control
see
my life.
initial SSR Hanayo, I just get war flashbacks.
Blech.
Because that was like all I was pulling was that stupid card
Yeah, well.
with its stock art. I was like, why? Why? Now anytime I see the card, like, just if I pull it in game for even anything else, I just get angry. Just
I hate
instant meat grinder.
Sometimes you just gotta melt the girls.
Yep. Just give me your SSR sticker so I can idolize one of my actual good URs.
You gotta just, like, extract all of the love out of the girls before you throw them in the melter. Love life.
I don't know if this is better or worse than what I'm reading right now in the work Slack channel.
Oh no.
Work slacks are always fun.
So we sent out like an email talking about, this year's been tough, pandemic, racism, etc., etc. And we called out that we have a partnership with a company, so we're working on getting more kids, particularly kids of color, excited about like science, technology, engineering, math. And a customer emailed back with, I guess probably for privacy reasons, like I shouldn't like quote it verbatim or anything.
Yeah.
But like, basically, this customer is saying, "Why are you trying to put children of color on a pedestal? We're all human."
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, get out.
So this person in customer service is like, "How do I respond to this?"
Don't.
How do I tell you how wrong you are?
How do I tell you being racist?
Yeah.
That's racist.
I'm not gonna tackle that. I'm just gonna let somebody from like the brand team or marketing or something handle it. I just responded with a grimace emoji and I'm leaving it alone. But
Yikes.jpg.
Just now that's what I call fucking yikes.
Yikes.
Hello, Sunday. You walked into a hell of a conversation.
I mean, our product does especially well with like the homeschool community, so a lot of, you know, white people. Yeah. So it's not all that
as one does
that this would happen, but like sometimes I just want to have faith in humanity, you know?
Yeah. It's been very hard this year.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put those shoes in my saddlebag.
A while.
I keep forgetting that you're playing Final Fantasy right now, Nigel, and I just suddenly hear stuff about saddlebags. I'm like, excuse me?
Yes, I'm a horse girl now. It was always going to be this way.
Nigel, no, I just escaped the horses.
I was telling some other friends about how deeply horse has affected my life.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, that's okay. I did some cool shit because of horse.
Who is Big Jim?
Who is Big Jim? We will never know.
What?
We will never know who is Big Jim.
Please explain.
Yes, I'm working on... Okay, so background info is Big Jim is the like director for... or was the director for My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, right? And he goes by Big Jim. And that's how he's therefore advertised as a guest of honor at a con that Nigel was helping me at. And so if his name came up in conversation, like, Nigel would just hear this name, Big Jim, and I guess find it very ominous, and Nigel, you're welcome to take over from here.
So we go to a Denny's with it's
Red
me,
Robin,
Abby, Steven. No, it was Denny's, and
okay.
I remember it was Denny's because they didn't have scotch. Because Dennis doesn't have scotch. Fucking Dennis. So it was okay. So you gotta understand, I'm at the horse con with all the horse people, and I'm like diet horse at best. So it's me, Abby, Steve, and some others, and we're at the table. And
wait, Steve wasn't at this con.
Oh wait, you're right.
Yeah, you're thinking of Mark and Ainsley.
Yes, I am. You're right. Oh. So it was me. I'm the only person here who does not work on horse or like is like big in horse. I'm not I don't go here. I go here a little. I've seen here, but I don't go here.
He wore a post-it note saying "not a horse" over his badge all weekend.
I literally still have that. I can see it with my eyes right now. It says "not a horse."
Yeah, I sure hope not.
And so the conversation is going at the table, and like it's about like working on stuff in My Little Pony and like people and name dropping, and I'm like, those are folks. And the name come up, Big Jim. And we're just talking about Big Jim, like that was just the thing to do. Like that's just oh yeah, everyone knows Big Jim. Like, stop. Wait. And everyone's like, hello, yes, hi. I'm like, who is Big Jim? And they looked at me and they were like, Big Jim. And I said, no. I don't fucking go here and you're having a conversation about a man who is mutually understood to be called Big Jim. This is some mafia shit. Is Big Jim the Don of the horse mob? Do you have to kiss Big Jim's ring to make it in the horse community?
No, you have to kiss his horseshoe.
Does he have like a ruby encrusted diamond horseshoe that you have to kiss before you can make it big before you're a maid pone? Like, what? Who is Big Jim? Which they found very, very funny. And I still didn't know who Big Jim was. They did not explain who Big Jim was, except for then they started to try to explain who Big Jim was, and I was like, no. Now it's too much. Now the legend of Big Jim has grown too far, and you have allowed the legend of Big Jim to grow too wild in my mind for any explanation of who Big Jim is to be able to satisfy my expectations. So for the entire weekend, I asked everyone I met. Everyone I
You'd also
met.
point at like anything large and imposing, like the giant plush. Is this
Yes.
Big Jim?
Yes. The giant Starstruck plush that was like going for $1,000. I'm like, that's gotta be Big Jim. There's no way that's not Big Jim. Like, that's it, right? It's huge.
I've connected the dots.
I all of the math, the Rain Man math has been done in my head. I am fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia cork board with all the shit. The plush is Big Jim. I asked everybody who was also a human if they were Big Jim. And the thing you gotta understand about some of these humans is that they literally work with Big Jim, like in person, like at their job. So like I asked
Ainsley was a storyboarder.
Hi, I have a question for you, and it's probably gonna be, and I don't think I knew she worked with Big Jim when I asked this.
Oh, I know.
So I was like, are you Big Jim? And she's just like, excuse me?
I think the only thing that could have made the story better is if Big Jim actually just happened to be there and you ran into him.
Yeah.
And he said, yes.
I kept... Big Jim was there.
No, I thought he was. Or maybe he
I
wasn't.
don't know.
But I know I was like, I need to introduce you to him at some point. Has not happened. But
I did not ask Susan Egan if she was Big Jim. She was Jim. However, I did also ask. I asked her husband if he was Big Jim. He introduced himself as Mark, but that doesn't necessarily stop you from
Ainsley's husband, not Susan's.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked Mark if he was Big Jim, and he introduced himself as Mark, but that doesn't necessarily preclude you from being Big Jim. And he was like, no, I am not Big Jim. I asked everyone. I asked some of the other artists who came around the table too, and they were like, no.
I'm just picturing now you going into a bathroom, washing your hands, looking up in the mirror, looking yourself in the eyes. Are you Big Jim? Am I Big Jim?
I think initially I did ask if it was possible that I was just Big Jim, and I didn't know it.
And they were just talking about you when you're right there.
Right, like this is their code name for me. It's all cipher. I'm Big Jim, and all of this horse words is just like secret fucking like ayo that is dude. But no, to this day we do not know whomst the Big Jim.
One day I need to introduce you because he's a cool dude, and he'd probably find this freaking hysterical.
Look at chat.
Oh, what?
Look at chat.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. I don't have anything open. I gotta go into Firefox and get to YouTube.com.
No, Discord chat.
The Discord chat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
One day we'll figure out who Big Jim is.
One day we will discover whomst the Big Jim.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, horse has been pretty good to me.
Oh, by the way, I figured out what that noise was earlier. My
Mm.
next door neighbors moved out like last week, and I think like their apartment's being cleaned or whatever. Or possibly someone new is moving in. Who knows? Just loud noises.
Yeah.
The cats are not thrilled about it.
Yeah.
Man,
Poor babies.
cats hate noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, back to figuring out why I'm breaking the rules of hooks.
Well, see, what you have to do is you have to get the pointy end in what you want, and I think you're trying to get like the round bit, and it don't stick too well if you try to like just put the round bit on it.
It depends on the amount of force you exert, really.
That's fair, but I don't like. What is this? What is the language? What is this framework?
React.
Yeah. Could be worse. Could be Node.
I know nothing of Node aside from we use npm Node Package Manager to run the React. So I have to know nothing about how the Node works. I just know it makes the React go.
You just love adding the layers of engine onto the language.
I do appreciate that like React has everything in like individual components.
Oh yeah.
Which is very nice, because previously we were using just jQuery and Magento and just layers upon layers of awful garbage, and a lot of our files were PHTML files containing HTML, CSS, jQuery, vanilla JavaScript, more PHP just for good measure. And it was so bad.
Hey,
it was
that
so bad.
sucks.
Oh, and my favorite, mysterious Magento variables, which were impossible to track down. So we are making things a lot better, just, you know, moving the entire website off of one thing into the other thing.
Oh, for sure. I have to talk to the master of the roles, so I can get extremely pointless achievement certificates.
So, what do you roll there, a d20?
I don't know.
I'm gonna roll for you.
Okay.
It's an 18, not bad.
Hey. Oh, speaking of roles, fun story from my D&D campaign from I think 2 weeks ago. So it's me, Bard, a paladin, a rogue, a cleric, and a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
The barbarian is off doing barbarian things, and I, Bard, am reading a book about some wild, crazy shit inside of our Leoman's tiny hut.
Like you do.
As one does. I, out of all of the people present, I guess except with the exception of the barbarian, I have the least like contact with the divine.
Mm-hmm.
Because the barbarian actually has contact, like unwilling contact with the demonic, which is unfortunate. The paladin is a paladin, the cleric is a cleric, and the rogue is a rogue, but has actually literally met the angel that the cleric and the paladin, well, that the cleric is good with, and that the paladin is also good with, but not like the primary good, except for reasons. It's a... You know anything about Innistrad?
I do not. What is
that? It's a plane in Magic the Gathering. They turned it into some D&D stuff. And the point is, the rogue has met, like, actually communed with this angel, as has the cleric, and the paladin is a paladin. Let me see if I still have the rolls. Can I? There we go. Hello. Oh no, my recycle bin is in fact empty. I did empty it out of everything, didn't I? Let me go into Telegram then, because I know I sent it to the Goral. Goral.
Power went out from my computer. It's struggling.
Oh, well.
File.
How many layers you got?
101.
Hey!
It's been worse.
And that would do it, huh?
Yeah. It's
Double
been
that
worse.
RAM.
That one thing that I can't talk about publicly was much, much worse.
How many?
That one was like, I think, what, 300? 350?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck. How is that thing that you can't talk about publicly going?
I believe the thing is under approvals. I'm still waiting for my script.
I see. That's really cool.
Yeah.
When am I going to be able to buy that thing you can't talk about?
I want to say early next year. I'll keep you posted.
Hey!
Yes, ooh.
I'll take your entire stock.
I will purchase one.
Yay.
Let me save this image to my desktop so that I can share
My
it with
contract
you
says
guys.
I should be able to like buy extra copies in addition to my comps from
Nice.
them. So, if on the off chance y'all have trouble finding it, I'll at least have that option.
I'll
So I'll
figure-
probably
I'll
stock
figure
up
it
for
out.
cons anyway.
Yeah.
So, the cleric and the rogue have decided to make an altar and a little altar and offering on the road to this angel.
Mm-hmm.
So the DM says, "All right, go ahead and bless you." That's not what he says. Go ahead and make a religion check to see how well you do on this altar. The cleric, who I'm pretty sure should be proficient in religion, but is not for some reason.
Okay, I have a whole thing about that, and I'm mad about it.
Okay.
Because I play a cleric in our current campaign,
Hi.
and clerics need to be really high in wisdom, right?
Correct.
And because of the skills that I need, because I'm a trickery domain cleric, like, I want dex, I want strength, so
Sure.
my dump stat is intelligence.
Sure. Religion.
Intelligence is the religion check. I'm so mad about that.
Yeah, it's not. That's not. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so my cleric has a +0 to religion.
Yeah. Well, so does ours. And so when he rolls a 7, it doesn't really look good on him.
No.
And because you got to understand, we call this man church boy. So this does not look good. And it's our cleric and our rogue. So our rogue rolls up and is like, okay, well, it's my turn to make the religion check, and
Mom
I gotta
says
do
it's
better
my
than a
turn
7.
to have the religion check.
Yes, I gotta do better than a 7. And so our rogue, who's divine touched, rolls a solid 2. And he also has a 0 in religion.
Yeah.
And so we're dunking on all of them, and our paladin says, can I see that they're just like bungling this in just the most prodigious way? And our DM says, make a religion check. And when I say our paladin rolls a natural 1 on his religion check, we all lost our goddamn minds.
What you say?
because that means that the cleric and the rogue are like making just barely not offensive to this angel altar.
Mm-hmm.
And like the paladin, whomst actually has a +4 in religion, looks up from the book or from the thing that he's writing, looks at them like dancing naked around this effigy of Sigarda, and says, yeah, hell yeah, that's the one. They're doing it. That's great. That's exactly how I do it.
Christ.
And I look up Bard, and just roll a 17. So I look up from my reading, and I'm just like, what the fuck are they doing? No. No, I think I shall read. And I just went back to my book.
Hello, Phil and Milk. Let's see. Phil's question is probably directed at you, Nigel.
Yes.
The angel is
No, the angel is not Avacyn. It is not Avacyn. We have all had contact-ish with Avacyn because this happens in sort of the interim period where Avacyn is like starting to go wild, but before I think before it gets really Eldrazi-y, because Avacyn obviously has not been anguished unmakinged. I don't think yeah, exactly, before she goes buck wild, but it is starting. So the cleric and the rogue are both in good with Sigarda, and I think Bruna and Gisela are nowhere to be found right now, but I don't think they have been Brazelled. So yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Things are bad. But we're gonna hopefully fix it. Maybe.
Also, thank you, Milk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said thank you, Milk, because they said that they liked the drawing.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Miku's looking hella good.
Look at that art.
Thank you.
Yeah, so in our campaign, the DM limits us to 2 people can make 1 skill check, because if all of us roll for religion, one of us is bound to do an okay job.
Right.
So to limit how OP we can get.
Yeah, generally that is how we operate as well, but that was just more to see whether or not whether or not we, the non-participants, knew that they were fucking it up, because Sylvain certainly wasn't going to help them. And Enovid might have judged them harshly had he gotten a better roll, but instead he was like, yeah, dude, absolutely. Yeah, Sigarda has 3 wings. Sure, yeah, make that. It was
nice.
It was a laugh riot.
Yeah,
Our cleric is bad.
Last time we played D&D with this party where I'm the cleric, I kind of died. 3 failed saving throws died. And fortunately, our kind of benevolent DM says, okay, when it's your birthday, you get 1 point of divine inspiration. So that can, do literally anything. And my birthday was, almost a year ago, but I hadn't used the divine inspiration, so I was like, okay, I would like to use that and not die.
Can I stabilize, please?
So I got this whole scene where basically my character is in the question mark plane and meets his goddess, and she sends him back, and he has a cool sword now.
Nice.
He's a little bit traumatized.
That's fine. He's fine.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's cool.
He died, but he got better.
I mean, he did.
Yeah?
Yeah, our cleric's a life domain cleric, and...
That's good for heals.
Okay, but you gotta understand. For a while, not only was I, the bard, out healing the cleric, not because of my rolls, just, my DM is keeping a running tally of how much we heal.
Uh-huh.
I was out healing the cleric for many sessions.
Mm-hmm.
The rogue was out healing the cleric for many sessions, not because the rogue does healing, but because the rogue has a dagger that gives half of the damage back as life.
Nice.
Or it might not be half, but it's a number.
Yeah.
I think, but that number was more than the cleric was healing. And again, I would like to remind you before this next segment, life domain cleric.
Like, okay, my cleric is trickery domain, so I don't have as good heals. I just help us be sneaky.
Sure.
Yeah, but like life domain, really?
Life domain. Okay, life domain cleric. And these are literally words that he said out of his mouth, I think like 3 or 4 sessions ago, and this has been going on for like a year.
Oh, Milk, thank you for the sub.
So I should heal people to heal myself.
What?
Yeah. So.
I mean, if you cast a spell that affects more than one creature, yes, you can heal many people, including yourself.
Well, I mean, I think as a life domain cleric, you get something that says when you heal someone, you get a little kickback.
Yeah, that too.
And so he finally, like, I don't know if he just didn't read that, or he didn't understand it, or what. He probably didn't read it. But when he said, "Oh, I can heal people to heal myself," we all like slow head turned at him, and we're like, "Yeah."
Incredible.
It's pretty crazy. It also took more sessions than is acceptable for him to use Healing Word as a bonus action and to use the Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action. So he's really doing great.
I must send you cleric memes now.
Oh, please do. I'm dunking on my cleric a lot. He's a good friend of mine. He's like, I love the dude. He's just very dunkable.
Yeah, you're not the type to like mean spirit dunk. So
No.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit. What was I doing? Oh yeah,
You were looking at Discord for the memes I'm sending you.
That too. I was gonna apply a meme to Discord as well.
Excellent.
I was just gonna send y'all. Here, have that. Those are the rolls.
Incredible.
It's really good.
Oh, do you do all your rolling online?
Yeah, we're in roll 20.
Yeah, so are we, but like, we have an addiction to buying more pairs of dice than we will ever need.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a million dice.
I made an entire dice bag for this one character.
Oof.
Let me see if I can find the picture.
That sounds exactly like something you would do.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I found my dice bag, by the way. That dice bag that I was asking you, Steve, about.
Yeah.
It was at my aunt's house. My little cousins had like frittered it away in the playroom. And I didn't notice until I found one random D20. I was like, oh, that's weird. Where'd you get this?
Yeah.
And like, I got it from one of my friends. Like, oh, that's interesting. Because it was one that specifically comes with Magic the Gathering stuff. So I was like, wow, that's random. Okay. And then I found another one that was different. I was like, and this was like months later, and I was like, hold on. And I sat one of the kids and I was like, hey, where did you get this? I was like, oh, it was in a bag that my friend gave me. I was like, your friend gave you a bag of dice? She's like, yeah, I think it was my friend. I was like, do you have it? She's like, yeah. I was like, can I see it? Like, sure. And it was my fucking dice bag.
Yeah. I'm so glad it turned up though.
Me too.
I thought it was dead forever. Just like was lost to the void.
Yeah, me too. And like a couple of them are missing. I'm like, hey, if you find any more of these kicking around, please give them to your mother or your father because they're mine. And some of them were gifts. Yeah. So I would like them back.
Yeah.
All of my like metal dice are still in there, but like I'm missing like a D. I think I'm missing the 12.
No, well, unless you're like a barbarian or something, you never use those.
Yeah, I know, but it
still sucks to be missing.
Want it now. Yeah, I'm missing the 12 from my favorite like regular Chess X set, so it's not like I can't replace it, but I want it back. It was mine.
There are game stores that sell like individual dice.
Yeah, I know. There's these that I've never used. Hey. The minute I got all my dice.
Phil in the chat says, in the campaign I run, our warlock out-healed the life domain cleric. So the cleric died and was replaced by a paladin, who our warlock also out-healed.
Well, hey,
It
warlocks.
just be like that sometimes.
Warlocks put in work. It's unfortunate that in our campaign, one of the mottos of our campaign is "fuck warlocks," because like all of the most annoying enemies that we've had to fight are warlocks. Yeah. Then again,
welcome back.
The other motto of our campaign is "No one deserves to meet us." Because every time...
Does your party have a name?
The baddies. Because every time we have tried to go somewhere with the intention of doing good, or at least reducing bad, at best, we have killed someone who needed to be dead, but have, like, caused problems in the process. And at worst, our party has just fucked it up. Like, there was the one time the bard, who is the only person in our entire party who is at all, like, socialized, let everyone else try to talk our way into a good scenario. They fucked it up so bad that we killed we didn't have to. We ended up killing like 7 or 8 regular ass dudes from a village.
Oh my god.
Because they were chasing this like 12-year-old girl who they were like claiming was a witch, and they were going to bring her back to the village and like fucking burn her at the stake or whatever. And that was not a favorable outcome for anyone in our party, because that sucks.
Yeah.
However, what also sucks is when not only did we for sure end up killing all those dudes because our paladin is not a great negotiator despite his charisma, but also when that shit turns out to be extra true and that girl absolutely is possessed by a demon, and then we can't exorcise the girl, so she not only gets away, but she just runs off. She like beats the paladin up and runs off. And then we also like killed those dudes. But also, one of those dudes was, like, some other dude, and we're really not sure what his affiliation was, but he basically told us, well, you have doomed that town to death. And, like, thunder stepped off, which implies that it wasn't the girl, but him whomst is going to reduce this town to a smoldering, like, pile of cinders. And we might go back there at some point and just find a crater where that little village was. And that concerns the bard. We've ended up killing our way through a lot of stuff that it's possible we didn't need to kill our way through.
Oh, jeez.
And every time someone has met us that is an NPC, it's either ended in us doing a lot of killing of them, us doing a lot of killing around them, or them dying. Like, we met an NPC in a town, and we, like, sort of carried them back home on our cart, which just broke, which is aggravating. And she was like, yeah, you know what, I'll take it from here. And it was super fucked up for the bard, because she's from around the same area that he's from. And he is the person who is least suited to doing all of the murder that they've had to do over the campaign. So he's been itching to, like, get back home for a long time. And meeting someone from his neighborhood was very good for his, like, mental health. And then she got back to her village, she got back to her town, and she was like, I got it from here. I got folks here. and I'm not quite home yet, but like I can like post up with them for a couple days, get my bearings back, and then actually make it home. He's like, cool. And then the next day, we found her corpse eviscerated by cultists in a cave.
Great.
Which was not so good for Sylvain's mental health.
Yeah. F.
I imagine not.
No. He's
Also,
he's the only person in the party who's...
Chat questions I want to take real quick.
Sure.
Let's see. What do I use to draw and to do your streams? Let's see. For drawing, I'm using Photoshop and a large Cintiq tablet. For streaming, it's just a webcam propped up on a tripod because I face away from my main monitor and I can't stick a webcam onto my tablet. It would just fall off. And stole my partner's Yeti mic. And the models of FaceRig, my partner did the... So, related to your other question about Discord, we're using a private server because my partner rigged up some code that's basically like voice activated for everybody's little like Nessos in the corner that you probably noticed like bouncing up and down when somebody talks. It's neat. He's real good.
He does the computer.
Yeah, he does it real good.
He does.
I do have like regarding like a private or a public versus private Discord. I do have one that's semi-public. It's for my Patreon, which is linked on Twitter. Let's see. Was there any other questions? As for D&D, I know there's like online servers and stuff, but I'm not very versed in D&D, so I'm not really the person to ask about that.
Oh, whomst? What's the question? I'm not looking at it.
Oh, I want to get into D&D, but there's nowhere for me to do it, sadly.
Oh yeah, for sure. There are plenty of platforms that will enable you to play D&D remotely. I mean, not only are there plenty of like, I'm sure there are plenty of like Reddits and stuff where people might be looking for a D&D party, or forming a D&D party. I think Roll20 actually may have like a game browser. So if there are open games that someone has put together, you may be able to join those as well. If you have the internet and you have people who are in your life who will play with you, if they're interested, then
and there's so many people stuck at home right now.
Exactly.
That are all like itching for that, like to play games with others, and we all crave human interaction right now.
Right. And like the oh, whoops! I didn't mean to move that. The daunting thing is always figuring out who's going to DM, because DMing is always the tough thing.
Mm-hmm.
It can be difficult, but it's not quite as daunting as it can sometimes seem. Just because not only are there so many resources now lately to help first-time DMs sort of get into the groove of doing so, especially with 5th edition, a lot of everything is more streamlined and easy to not only play with, but to DM with. Like, you have to keep track of relatively less things. The things that you do have to keep track of, a lot of their interactions are less complicated. So, like, I wouldn't recommend necessarily that anyone, like, have their first foray into being a player or a DM in something like 3.5 or Pathfinder. Just because unless you, like, unless you want to be nitty gritty. Step 1, just because 5e has made a lot of the stuff way more accessible to a lot more people, just because it's because the platforms are really wide. Like D&D Beyond has, I think, stuff for other editions, but I know that the whenever I've used D&D Beyond for 5e, it's been really easy. Their interface is really cool, and on Roll20 you can actually do a bunch of games that aren't D&D. So even if you're not doing Dungeons and Dragons as well, there are hundreds of tabletop role-playing games. Like D&D is the popular one, but if you like The Lord of the Rings, there's an LOTR tabletop game. There's stuff like Shadowrun. There's totally other stuff. There's a TTRPG for most things. So if you
there's one for My Little Pony.
Exactly. Like
there's also My Little Pony version of D&D.
That is also true. So man, Hasbro, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like if you want to play Dungeons and Dragons, then for sure there are plenty of ways to do it. If your heart is really yearning for the Dungeon Dragon, then hit up a Reddit, hit up Roll20, hit up your friend group, hit up your community, what have you. But if what you want is the social interaction, but your heart is calling for a tabletop game where people come together periodically and play a fun game with maybe some dice even, then it may do to widen your net a little bit, because maybe D&D is but if you read maybe like one of the Shadowrun books, or if you look at some content for like I think there's like Star Wars ones, or maybe even Warhammer, or if you look at those and they grab you, then there are certainly ways to do that. It's a big world out there, and I highly recommend checking all of it out.
Yeah.
Also, I may open my my Patreon server to the public eventually, because there's already Patreon locked channels. The only reason I haven't yet is I get really overwhelmed by tons of people, so I've just been afraid to do that. But I might
can confirm.
Yeah, I might open it in the future, but we'll see. Definitely keep an eye on my Twitter, because if I do open it, that's probably where I'll post it first.
I'd like you all to know that in Final Fantasy XIV, there's an NPC. He's a traveling troubadour and master minstrel, and his name is Simpkin.
That sure is a name.
Yeah.
That's a name.
Yeah. Also, back to the conversation on warlocks. We have a warlock in our party, and our party comp is weird. We have a cleric, healer, but trickery domain cleric, so his specialty is kind of being sneaky. We have a rogue, but he's an arcane trickster, so he really likes to do fun things with magic, and also, staying very far away from the enemy. We have who was originally supposed to be our tank, but he's the class Blood Hunter, which means he does damage to himself to do more damage to the enemy, which means pretty much every session I have to heal him a lot. And we have our warlock, who, his patron is like something, I forget what, but he's going to hell when he dies.
His patron
also,
is
Phil,
Asmodeus.
thank you for the sub.
Yeah, and our warlock has an interesting thing where if he lands the killing blow on an enemy, he gets a certain amount of temp hit points. So he gets really upset when someone else takes the killing blow, because that means no temp HP for him.
Oh, Ellie, thank you for the donation.
Yay!
That reminds me, I need to actually switch the donation ticker from Twitch to YouTube.
Well,
so I'm gonna do that real quick so that it has your name.
I have to make an iridescent hat of striking. Which
I believe in
means
you.
I have to become a woover.
Tip ticker. There
I'm
we go.
occupied? No, I'm not. No.
I'm gonna git commit murder.
Well,
Here we go.
Stupid thing. It's still not working. I think I might have to rewrite this whole dang page to be not a class component, but a stateless functional component, just to get this stupid thing working that nobody
no.
actually needs working. They just want it working for whatever gosh dang reason.
F.
Gonna...
Oh no, it's showing up green. I need to fix that. Don't want green.
Oh no.
I mean, it goes against my pink aesthetic.
Yeah, it's not the greatest color
Yeah.
contrast.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work for now.
Is this also a thing that Steve set up?
No, this is just a Streamlabs thingamajig.
weird question
Widget,
from
yes.
Fearful Milk. Okay, are we fans of anime?
Sorry. Also, we are not laughing at you. We are just laughing at the notion of not like answering no to this because if you look at my house, we call it the waifu museum for a reason. And that reason is that there's 700 plastic girls in my house.
A few of them are boys. Like,
Oh,
at least
okay,
three.
yes. A few of them are boys. And to be fair, it's not all me. I did drag my partner into this as well. He doesn't seem to complain, though.
The
And,
answer to your question is absolutely.
Yes. Absolute weebs over here.
Yes. Thing one, I was laughing because Abby and I met at an anime convention. And I also met Nigel through Abby, also at an anime convention.
Yes.
Thing two, yes, I play D&D, yes, I like anime. The DM in my game absolutely and utterly despises anime.
You love to see that.
Why do they lack taste?
I love to torture him by making anime just a part of things that they should not be part of. Like, we played a game of Call of Cthulhu that was supposed to be a one-shot, but it ended up, like, going on for months. And the character I made was, like, I forgot to make a character, and then here comes the day of the session, I'm like, oh no, I need to have a character. It's the 1920s. Okay, I'm going to have a cat girl, and she's going to be also kind of like Freud. Okay, let's go. So, I made a furry psychologist named Katerina Nekolaevna. Like, she has the word Neko in her name. And I could see in his eyes he wanted to murder me for this.
Katerina Nikolaevna.
Yes.
Also, I don't know what
hate
the
it.
percentage is of Miku, but I know I have.
If you have
70
700 girls,
Mikus.
you have about 70 Miku. That's at least 10%.
Is that how math works?
That's exactly how that works.
Yes. And anyway, so this started as a joke, and my friend Kyle, who hates anime, is like, "Yule, I'm gonna kill you." And then several months into running this game, like, we finally ended it, and it ends with his character and my character are now roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Yep. They're both gay though, so no hetero.
Never that. Yeah,
Nigel's our token straight friend here.
it's true. It's true. I like anime, yes. I have seen a lot of anime.
Okay. Sorry, real quick.
Sure.
My roommate just messaged me. Who are you telling about cat? I just heard the words cat girl and Freud, so I'm assuming you're talking about your character.
Yeah, I have seen what one could argue is too much anime. I don't recommend watching as much anime as I have seen in my life.
Do you have taste in the anime you watch?
So here's the thing. Absolutely, 100%. I know good anime and bad anime at this point without even watching them. In many cases. However, professional food critics sometimes eat a Big Mac. Sometimes you just gotta is a strong choice of words. Sometimes one watches some just like garbage anime. And I don't mean garbage in the purposefully garbage way. I'm not talking about ghost stories. No. No.
Oh god. Okay, Jupe and I tried watching that. I could not handle that much of it. I was like, this is not good.
No.
It's not really meant to be fair.
Exactly.
I understand, but like, I feel like I'm taking psychic damage every 10 seconds.
So,
me and my old roommates, we attempted a drinking game watching this once.
Oh boy. How did that go?
We had to stop after an episode and a half. I think the game was take a drink every time the one kid makes a weird noise.
Oh boy.
You know, the little brother that like will just go ah!
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We had to stop very quickly.
Yeah, man, ghost stories is bad on purpose.
Yeah. And it's definitely like a product of its time as well.
Yeah. Right, yeah, like definitely.
Okay, but one garbage that I've definitely enjoyed on purpose has been Neo Yokio.
Oh god, yes.
Right. Yeah.
I still love my Toblerone Dakimakura that I made.
It's pretty good.
It's very good.
If they do another Neo Yokio thing, I'm going to have to like probably do some reprints of it.
Yep.
Oh no, what anime figures do I have and do I recommend? Oh, we would be here for a week.
Yeah, this is yeah, you don't ask the curator of the museum which piece is their favorite.
I would have a breakdown trying to decide like even a top 10, honestly. But on
didn't you have to do that once? Like pick out your top 10 favorite ones?
Oh, that was my top 10 favorite characters, I believe.
Okay.
For therapy, because I guess the exercise is like characters I would relate to and stuff like that, but it was still very difficult.
For figures, you gotta get figures of people you like. That's really it.
Ooh, let's see.
So fill your house with statues of Sigmund Freud.
If there's not at least one Freud figure, I'll be disappointed.
Okay, wait, hang on. Sigmund Freud is a character in a manga. Let me see if any merch exists of him.
Ooh, also, if one of you wants to grab my figure collection account and go into, I guess, the, like, collection and just link that page to show what I've got. Because if I stop drawing and go look at plastic anime girls, I will not come back.
Huh. Well.
Does some exist?
Thing 1, I don't see any yet. Thing 2, if you scroll down a little bit on the first page of search results for Sigmund Freud After School Charisma, you'll find a fan art that I did.
Hey!
Nice.
Yeah, I read this manga, like it seemed like a really interesting concept. Apparently it like ended really abruptly, but
yeah, that happens sometimes.
So I'm not gonna send the whole link.
Angel.
Well, oh my god. I'm not gonna send the link to your profile first, but I will send the owned, ordered, wished figures.
Yeah, I mean the owned section.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, okay. I won't blow up your orders, but I will say owned. Because the owned, like, this is not a bit. This is not a joke.
Owned 704. Yeah. I mean, drop the link in chat, like stream chat.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go to the YouTube.
So how much of this donated money goes to Anime Collection?
What?
The question in chat. How much of this donated money goes to Anime Collection?
Probably all of it, if we're being real.
I can't put links in the stream chat.
Let me see if I can allow it then, or maybe if I send it.
Yeah.
Can you drop it in our Discord chat, and I'll see if I can copy paste it.
Yes, ma'am.
I need to mod you. I gotcha. I don't think I can do that from here, but I at least have the thing in chat now. Again, this is not a bit. This is not a bit.
This is not a bit. So,
it actually is.
I was
this
helping
much of a
Abby
disaster.
move many years ago.
You've done it a few times, actually.
That's true. I think, like, the second time? No, the first time. Like...
Yeah, moving is hell in our house.
Not, like, yes, of course, there is absolutely a spreadsheet of all of the waifus, of what boxes they are in, and how many they have as they move.
Yep.
But, like...
Well, we had to keep track of where everything went.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So when you have figures, right? When you have figures, ideally you're gonna want to keep the box.
Yeah.
Because if you ever have to move, the box comes with the plastic that is molded to that figure.
Yep.
So that you can move it in a way that is safe and will not damage the figure in transit.
Yeah. Also, if you ever want to sell it, it helps maintain some value.
Correct. So, when I say I could basically just make a whole fortress of waifu boxes...
We literally did this.
We literally did this.
And this was a few years ago. Think how big this fortress could be now.
Yeah, like, I'll help you move again if you have to, but...
Next time,
like,
when COVID is over and you can come visit, we should, like, build no, let's make a throne this time. A really big throne with, like...
Well, you can't sit on it, though.
Oh, no, you can't, but...
Well, I mean, we could put a chair down and then kind of just build around it so it looks like I'm sitting on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is, wild, crazy. For sure. But it's great.
Yeah.
Like, my figure collection is a lot smaller, partially because I don't have, flat space in my life to put figures on, and partially because I don't have a problem.
Constantly running out of space.
Well, yeah, that's why the second one was I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
I do not have the storage space to keep all the boxes, so I just throw away the
Thankfully, our current place has a huge garage, so problem solved.
Yeah.
There's also a cupboard under the stairs. Don't make jokes about that series that must not be named. I guess I kind of just did, but that's where we're putting all the Nendoroid boxes that have kind of overflowed from this one piece of furniture that we were storing them in.
Great.
I guess Abby has really good internet.
Yeah, it's probably very good.
Wait.
Oh, Steve's here. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve. We have multiple shelves for the dozens of bins, for the hundreds of empty boxes, for all the figures. Yes, we do.
Incredible.
Cries.
Also, I finally just broke down and messaged the project manager, like, hey, like, how important is this bug really? Because I'm gonna have to refactor, like, this whole page to fix this thing that I think is not even a big deal. So I'm hoping she has a good answer for me.
I'm going to... Yeah.
I'm
Also,
so
Steve,
upset.
since you're here, how's the audio? Since we have that background music now.
There's background music?
Yeah.
12:22.
So that's not just silent when nobody's talking.
Nobody talking when I'm here?
Yeah,
Couldn't be
that's
bad.
the, yeah.
We've just been talking about D&D nonstop for a
Well,
while.
hey, I mean, you know.
I'm surprised that alone didn't summon Steve.
12:22.
Yeah.
Audio's good. BGM could be a twinge louder. Alright. Okay. I have turned it up a smidge. We'll see how that is.
Get turned up to death. 12:22. Is it these? Is it the blood morpho? Oh, you know what? No, it's almost certainly
Listen,
not.
I was in meetings.
Wait. No, marketing, you don't get to make this request at 11 p.m. last night, have me put it in this morning, and then tell me, well, actually, I want you to do this instead.
Oh,
No,
no.
marketing, no, bad marketing.
Bet.
Sends in the spray bottle.
Uh,
Yeah. Steve sent back in all caps, I feel this.
Marketing says, fuck your feelings.
What is my favorite anime? This is actually an incredibly hard question. I have to say Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, though. Just out of sheer obligation. Nothing has ever topped that. As much as I adore Love Live to pieces, it's not Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
That's the answer I always give too, because, like, it's a really good, well-rounded anime. It, like, starts good, it has a good middle, it has a good story, it ends good. It's just very good. And it's written by a woman, so you don't have a lot of that anime bullshit TM.
Yeah.
My favorite anime... Ooh.
And it has a... Steve, shut up!
Steve, no!
Steve, no.
Back to your meeting, Steven. My favorite anime is probably Eureka 7. Also, I have heard of Guyver. Guyver's a bop. It's,
I have not.
It is a... Guyver is an anime, like... It's a little tokusatsu-y. It's about, this dude, and... Well, I mean, I guess... it's about this dude, and he, like... finds... he becomes the host for this, like bio-symbiotic, like, armor thing, and he has to fight, like, it's cool. It's very 80s. It's like very 80s fight anime. It's a bit of a sleeper. Like, I think it had a US manga release, like, I think in the early 90s. I think it had an OVA, but I don't know if the OVA got translated or localized, dubbed even. Yeah, I read the manga a long time ago and then did it one time. It was good. It wasn't like my exact joint, but it was good. Guyver's cool. Guyver is a that is a good description. Power Rangers meets Devil May Cry with aliens. Yeah. It's got the it's a tokusatsu-esque, which is where you get the Power Rangers beat 'em up / hack and slash with the Devil May Cry, but also it's aliens. I am saying it's aliens.
Oh, Jupe is asking if we're still streaming and if she can join.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will her nest get added automatically?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Steve did freaking amazing with this.
Did the
whole
good
setup.
computer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. You are very good at computer.
Hello.
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 Hello. You have missed me screaming about marketing and also this bug that I've been working on that is stupid and bad.
No, I didn't miss that at all.
No.
Marketing, why are you like this?
What did marketing do?
Well, you know how they asked me at 11 p.m. yesterday to update the light box, and then I updated this morning, and now they want me to add back
Nigel.
in this. Oh no!
Nigel, no! Nigel.
Nigel, yes?
Nigel,
yes,
yes?
I'm sorry. I accidentally
Yay.
went into another Discord voice chat.
Good job.
What do they want you to add back?
They want me to add back the step 2 SMS sign up, and I'm like, but no.
No, that's
But how about no?
like I can. I just need entirely new copy for it all.
Yeah.
No, that
Hello,
exists,
BK.
doesn't it?
Good to
What?
see ya.
Well, yes, that exists, but it offers you incentive X, whereas the current Lightbox already offers you incentive X at step 1. Which is why I'm like, but what? And then marketing man asks me, "What's the copy now?"
I'm sad.
Heck, I'm gonna see if I can get a food.
You should get a
Eat.
food. Food good. Also, Abby, I'm proud of you for not going overboard on the ruffles here.
Thank you. The reference looked like a puffy petticoat, so I just kind of tried to leave it at that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you.
I've eaten half of my lunch.
Yay.
Yay.
I ate canned soup for lunch because we're out of food. I need to go shopping and cook after work.
F.
F.
Yeah. F for food.
I get to create a new branch the day before code freeze.
For what exactly?
The thing where they want to be able to skip the credit card step if you don't owe any money.
Okay, great. PM says I can stop working on this stupid thing.
Yay. You're free.
The thing with the modal that didn't want to open.
I've spent like half the day working on it and nothing has worked so far, and I think I might need to refactor the whole class component to be a stateless functional if I want to get it to work with the hooks and...
I mean, it doesn't have to be hooks, you just have to hook into the router. But anyway, yeah. They tell them who's the PM.
Emily?
You can tell her that I could probably fix this within 1 hour on Monday. I broke it in the first place.
Yeah.
I was like, I will do this much and no more because the rest of it is stupid. And then people kept saying, no, but I want this stupid thing. And I'm like, you guys are stupid.
It's stupid. It's so stupid. Like, we should not need this thing to do this thing.
No. But whatever. The CEO gets what the CEO wants.
Oh, of course it was the CEO.
Well, it's at least one of the execs.
Yeah, okay. Emily's asking, so you know what to do? I'm gonna say she made this in the first place, so she would have a better idea. good Miku.
Thank you.
Is this one gonna be a print?
Yeah.
I'm so sad at myself. I
What'd you do?
have this half of my lunch left to eat, and it's to my right, and I keep looking at it and thinking, eh. And I look to my left, and I see an unopened but delicious-looking bag of chocolate-covered almonds, and I'm like, And then I keep to my right and being,
Oh no.
like, so easily. The temptation's right
Yeah.
there. And yet I can see, I have it so that the nutrition information is facing me right now. It's like serving size, about 9 pieces, calories, 170.
Tracks.
Thank you, Phil and BK. Have I seen that one old weird Miku commercial with 7-Eleven? I don't think so. I have seen plenty of weird Miku commercials, but that one does not ring a bell. Listen, I know I've seen bacon wrapped hot dogu, and all of the weird Toyota commercials, like, from the US. I know I've seen, Scarlett Johansson.
What?
Oh my god, that Miku is in a shampoo commercial, and Scarlett Johansson calls her on the phone. I can't make this shit up.
But you, this one that they're talking about does not ring a bell.
No.
Sorry, I have to get it all out of my system now.
This is the one time in your life you go to Love Live.
Yeah.
The one time.
Also, an update on that email from the racist customer. I went to Google and I typed how to tell someone they're racist, and I took a screenshot of that and I sent it privately to the CS person, and he said, "OMG, thank you, I needed that."
Oh man.
Yeah. How do you politely tell someone they're a racist? In my experience of trying to tell that to my parents, it does not go well.
Yeah.
Still waiting for marketing to tell me what terrible thing they want next, so I guess I'll go back to trying to fix this store orders page.
Okay, I've applied the promo code that takes $100 off your order
Cool.
so that I can test the free order thing.
Have I heard of Triple Baka? That was like my anthem in high school. Listen to that shit all the time. Oh my god, that one's a classic. Don't laugh at me.
Have you heard the good word of our Lord and Savior Miku?
I can't believe Mika wrote the Bible.
I mean, she might as well have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Jupe, you missed it earlier. There was a question. Someone asked, "So you guys play D&D? Do you like anime? Because all the people I know who play D&D also like anime." And we were just laughing because, you know, yes, we like anime. Like, I met these people at an anime convention, but also I told them about Kyle.
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle. It's only 4:20 something, and it's already getting dark.
I hate this.
Yeah.
I don't like winter just solely for this reason.
It's just, for me, it just takes some getting used to. But...
Eh.
420, graze it. Sorry, that was supposed to be like Gray. Like it becomes
Oh.
gray. Die.
I thought you were
Sorry, it
making
didn't
some
work.
weird vegan. I thought you were making some weird vegan joke.
It didn't work.
I like how I just implied that blazing it is not vegan somehow. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Google, is smoking weed vegan?
Oh my god.
I just want to see what the search results are. The first result is an article called, "Is your weed vegan?" The second is a Reddit question, "Is weed vegan?"
Oh my god.
So a friend of mine mentioned the other day that since I'm a vegan, I shouldn't be smoking weed. He told me that it is a common practice for growers to use ground up krill to fertilize their soil and intensify the flavor. I haven't been able to find anything on this, so I guess I'm just wondering if anyone else has heard of this.
Oh god. Please stop. What did I do wrong just now? I don't. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I was like, Miku looks terrifying, help! There we go. That's better. I needed to fix some stuff, but broke it in the process.
There's... You know, there's more to this Google search result than I expected somehow. Fortunately, a substantial amount of the wheat you use is most assuredly not vegan. This is the case with a significant number of other vegetables, such as tomatoes. What happens is that many fertilization processes use animal products. If you're an ultra-committed vegan, your options are significantly more limited than you would first imagine.
No, I think if you're an ultra committed vegan, you probably can imagine that.
Oh my god. I misread that as no Metal Gear Solid weed at first.
I'm sorry, no Metal Gear Solid weed?
Someone in chat said, no MSG, and I immediately corrected it to MGS.
No Metal Solid Gear.
I'm just now having war flashbacks to that fan fiction you've read.
The what now?
Ooh.
The what now?
I'm
Oh,
waiting for
man.
Nigel to...
Oh, man.
Go on.
So, fan of Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Go on.
hold on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Because this is a two-part series.
Also,
sure you know
don't worry,
about
Steve,
Solid.
I have been saving.
Sure you know
Been
about
saving
Solid Snake.
religiously because this has been lagging a little bit on my computer.
Sure you're aware of Solid Snake and his exploits.
Never
Are you
heard
aware
of
of Are you aware of his son?
it. Oh, is this by the person who wrote Half-Life Full Life Consequences?
Yes.
Yes, I think I've read the Metal Gear one, but the Half-Life one is the one that stuck with me.
Pretty good. Did you read the Halo ones?
I did not.
Oh, they're so good.
Have you seen like the YouTube videos with the dramatic readings of the
Yes, I
Metal
have.
Gear?
Those are classic.
They're so good. Like to this
Classic.
day, like I still sometimes tell Jupe, it is a good day to do what has to be done by me.
I have to kill fast and bullets too slow is one of my favorite lines forever.
And the pants were dead.
Zombie ghosts leave this place.
The sun was
But-
almost down from the top of the sky.
But this is our house.
Fun fact, the first time I played Undertale, I named my character Ghost, G-O-A-S-T, in
Good.
reference to that fic.
Good. I loved you like sun rays. So good.
He did a flip and landed.
Did backflips and landed.
Me when I rolled nat 20 on an athletics check.
Very good.
I rolled a nat 20 on I want to pet a wolf once.
How did that go?
Animal handling check. The wolf pet you.
Yeah, I basically made friends with the wolf because I rolled a nat 20. Steve was so mad. He kept trying to be like, no, these are your enemies. You're supposed to fight these. I was like, no, I want wolf friend. I rolled like 2 different nat 20s. just
I rolled
for
a
wolf.
nat 20 charisma check on a dragon to convince him to kill his summoner instead of us. And that worked.
Nice.
I had a +8 to charisma, so the DM could not let me not do that.
Yeah.
And then I know. Size. But at least I first got the wolf to eat a goblin's face off with another nat 20.
Nice.
I was only trying to make friends with the wolf, but in the process, I killed one of the things that were going to kill us.
Also, Abby, have you seen what's happening in chat?
Just different weeds. What are y'all doing? Y'all need Jesus.
No, they need marijuana.
All of you stop it. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you people?
Dank Live Weed Idol Project.
Full weed alchemist.
Full weed alchemist.
Oh, that was perfect!
I was listening. I wasn't participating, but I was listening.
I don't even go here.
What, to weed?
Yeah? I don't even go to weed.
Chronic
You
the
Neither
Weed
do
Hog.
I.
I like Chronic the Weed Hog.
Oh my god.
This salad is so sad.
Would it be less sad if it was made of weed?
I was gonna say, you just fucking put some weed.
You eat weed, right?
Oh my god. How to tell that we don't actually weed.
I went to UC Santa Cruz for a year. I apparently lived in the dorm where 420 actually began.
Oh no.
And it was there that I discovered, actually, I hate the smell of weed.
Oh yeah. Being in college on 420 was the freaking worst. Like,
I went
everybody
home for that
was
weekend.
smoking it in the stairway for some reason, and I couldn't breathe because the stench was so bad. I was just like, I just want to get food and go back to my room. Why is it gotta smell like ass in here?
Oh, I love weed, la weed.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait for CMYK to freaking destroy this. Hopefully the prints still turn out good. Yeah, looks right.
Somebody tried to resolve a marriage conflict here. He did a bad job.
Oof.
Uh-huh. What
Finding
did they do?
a bunch of stuff that is duplicated.
Hmm. Okay. A very important question for the chat.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a next-gen Pokemon game, you know how they're like, Red and Blue, Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
If one of the games was Weed, what would the other
Pokemon
one
Indica
be?
and Pokemon Sativa. Easy. Next question.
I do not know what those words are.
That's okay. Someone who does a weed in the chat, back me up. I don't do a weed, but I know several people who do several weeds.
I feel like that one would be vape, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Like cigarettes and vape.
IDK.
Pokemon cigarettes.
Yo, the minute TPC puts any Pokemon on any cigarette, you will know the world has changed. No.
Come on,
weed, no
Photoshop.
life.
Don't freeze as I'm literally finishing it with my signature.
Guys, you're One Pinch Man.
Oh my
One
god.
Pinch Man is good. One Pinch Man is good.
Okay. I should do work. Great! Marketing got back to me with new copy that does not solve the issue at all.
Cool.
Great. Photoshop Plus, it is literally the last thing I'm trying to do.
Nah, you have 17,000 layer.
It's only 125. I've done so much worse. The last redacted thing was like easily 300 at least. My god, are y'all still doing weed shit in the chat? And I think she's done.
Yes?
Yeah. I think so. Unless anybody can see some glaring error.
She's beautiful.
Thank you. It was fun to do something a little bit different.
Knocking at my door. Be right back.
Black rock shooter, more like green leaf smoker.
Steve. You're not Steve, you're Nigel. Frick.
I'm not Steve.
Yeah, this is exactly the sort of thing that Steve would do, though, so...
Green leaf smoker is very good.
Do I want to start the next thing, or do we call it a day?
We just don't know.
What do y'all want to do? Tokyo Bong Fathers? Oh my
Tokyo Bong Fathers is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I'll start the next thing. But I will have to close this first because, dear God, it's having a time.
Yeah.
Let me just grab my next sketch. Dr. Stoned! That's a good
Dr. Stoned is exceptionally good.
Yeah, that's literally perfect. Where is the cute Hanukkah sketch that I am looking for? Where is it? Doko.
Doko.
Doko desu ka? Ah, there she is. Haha. I wonder if I have a larger res.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I see the weed jokes are still going.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
What are you drawing next?
I have a Hanukkah sketch from a little while ago on the color.
I was just about to say probably some weeaboo bullshit.
That's every day here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, today it's weedaboo bullshit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Weeaboo bong shit.
Weedaboo.
Oh, good. I did have a larger rose.
And the Nakia I went over to investigate. I think whatever's happening next door is involving a lot of hammering.
Fun.
Yeah.
I love how just a little while ago you're like, good job not going overboard on the skirt.
Like, you know. Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
Wonder where my roommate went.
Oh my god, what would a weed magical girl look like? Stoned. Next question.
it's that vibe today, folks.
Yeah. We don't even weed.
Do it. I feel like we're about as qualified to talk about weed as, well, maybe slightly less qualified, but like this is about the vibe you get when the brothers McElroy discuss weed.
Right.
It just devolves into stupid jokes.
Yeah.
They've actually weeded though.
They have
certainly
yes.
weeded.
Yes. I have,
That's how we got fucking the McElroy brothers will be in Trolls 2.
Yes.
and then they were.
And then they were.
Yep. Meanwhile, the closest I've been to a weed is, unfortunately, the dorms where I was living in at college at UC Santa Cruz. They placed me in the drug dealers hall.
Oh no.
I hated everything.
Yeah.
Favorite magical girl.
Oh no, don't ask me that. Actually, no, I have an easy answer. Cardcaptor Sakura.
Jupe is yours, Princess Tutu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good girl.
She is. Ooh, who's mine?
You mean
Oh,
it's
I'm no
not
longer
Koyami
Mr. Very
Mitsuki?
Wrong. Oops.
It's not who?
Koyama Mitsuki?
I mean, yeah, but like, she's not. Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is Trucy Wright. But yes, I do love me Full Moon wo Sagashite, the thing that nobody else knows.
Oh, I know about Full Moon wo Sagashite.
Good.
I've seen every fucking anime that exists.
I want a reboot of that anime. I want them to redo it with the actual, like, manga storyline.
Yeah, well.
Show me pictures of Fumo Sagashite.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, J. Jonah. No one knows what you're talking about.
Okay, last weed joke. I'm done.
Neo Tokyo.
Oh my god.
Neo Tokyo.
Cannot believe this is happening in my stream.
I absolutely can.
Hey, Yuli.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do for Christmas this year?
Weed?
I don't even know where to buy weed.
I'm sorry.
The joke was right there.
It
It was.
It was the lowest hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Get super fucking blazed. Oh shit.
I was gonna say we need to watch the Neo Yokio Christmas special again.
Oh, that's just a Christmas tradition at this point.
Yeah, all right.
Let's all watch it together.
We have inflicted Neo Yokio upon so many people, and in doing so,
No.
we have watched it so many times.
So many.
We cosplayed it.
Yeah, I remember this because you borrowed my Toblerone Daki that I made.
Yes. Oh, good. Finally, Emily responded to marketing like, "Hey, you didn't solve the problem that Yuli brought up. Thank you, Emily. God bless."
Emily's been busy, but also yes.
Yes. But I'm glad she's back.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those.
I still can't believe I was like the one person to make a Toblerone Daki. I was sure when I was making that like somebody had beat me to it or was going to beat me to it. But no.
Nah.
I'm very proud of that. That
The
shit
true
post
shit
product.
posting must go to you.
Trying to find that photo of us in our cosplay. Where is it? Okay, well, I have found the correct day. Because I took a picture of some other cosplayers, but I did not take a picture of this photo of us. F.
You're all welcome. Phil said Oron High School Dope Club, and I said Puff Puff Fall in Love.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But seriously, I am like the least likely person ever to smoke a weed. Why is this happening on my stream?
Because it's funny.
Fair. This is not a complaint, it's just this seems like extremely unlikely to be, like, it's not what you would expect on one of my streams, I guess. So I'm just amused. Oh, heck.
Hmm.
I don't know if this has been said yet or not, but weed capture Sakura.
Oh my goodness.
Mm,
You
pretty
keep
good.
that shit away from my daughter.
Would Angelic Layer be better or worse if Ichan smoked weed?
Lord.
Oh god, now I'm also thinking of that edit that somebody did to a screen cap of Yukito. Smoke weed every day, Sakura-chan.
Yuki Toke.
Oh my goodness.
Angelic Blazer, yeah.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
exactly the one.
Madoka Ganjika. Yep.
Matoka Kanjika. Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm. Weed on ice. Shit.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to change the current work in progress text. It is no longer Miku time.
What do you mean? That's Miku. Every anime girl's Miku.
Get out.
God. That reminds me, when I was a kid, or rather, just at any point in my life ever, actually, including when I was little, anytime my dad would walk by and see me watching anime, it fell into one of two categories. If they were animals, he would say, "Ah, you're watching Pokemon." If there were humans, he would say, "Ah, you're watching Inuyasha."
Perfect.
Looks at gay couple. So which of you is the Pokemon and which of you is the Inuyasha?
Boink. Weeds basket.
Weeds basket.
God, there's so many anime. The Discord server falls silent as we all try to think of weed names for anime.
No, I'm trying to work.
Well,
I'm also trying to work. Sorry, I'm.
Yeah, but also,
the ever-present thought of the weed anime.
Jupe, do you remember that one time we were at a convention and this one, possibly very stoned woman
Oh yeah, I know that woman.
was very intent on commissioning you to draw a bunch of Pokemon stoned.
Oh no.
Good.
She never talked to me again, so I did never have to do it.
Thank goodness.
God, I remember taking photos at a con in Garoka, and some really drunk lady ran up to me and Taylor and just was like aggressively trying to get in on the photos. Like, she hugged me around the neck in almost a chokehold and like waited for Taylor to take a picture. We were just like, who is this? What is happening?
Man, I miss anime conventions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't miss that, but I miss cons.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time I visited my friend in Georgia for Anime Weekend Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And in the evening we went out for dinner, and there was a very, very, very drunk woman who was absolutely sure that we were Sailor Moon. How we were dressed was, I was Full Moon from Full Moon wo Sagashite. I just never bothered changing out of my cosplay.
Yeah.
And everyone else just like dressed down, but like was wearing some kind of colorful wig. So we're all just like miscellaneous girls in colored wigs.
Yeah.
And this woman was like, I need to get a picture with all of you. And so we just like occasionally talk about this one woman who must have woken up very hungover the next morning, checked her phone and gone, hey, what the... What?
I mean, the time that a dude ran into me when I was dressed up as a Madoka Magica on the way back from the Fanime karaoke competition, he was like, okay, never mind, I didn't want to say this on your stream. It's not even appropriate.
Oh no.
Yeah, I remember what it was.
Oh no.
It was bad.
Oh,
It was bad.
yikes.
I got halfway the story and was like, wait, this is on stream.
Oh, there's a really nice, just responding to the Milk in the chat, there's a really nice Froppy figure out there that I have definitely contemplated getting. Where she's kind of in midair. It's real good.
What was the last figure I got?
I've been
Did I
so
buy-
deprived because of Japan Post being shut down.
F.
Yeah. I think the last figure I... Last figure I bought? I don't know. I think the last figures I, like, actually acquired were gifts. Because I know I didn't get that as a gift. Or I know I didn't buy that. Did I buy Tachiko Man's Yellow? Yeah, I think the last figure I bought was a Nendoroid of Tachiko Man's Yellow. Which is like Nendoroid 22.
Wow.
Ancient.
I'd have to like go through and check which Nendoroid is like my most ancient. But it's probably either Yoko or Blackrock Shooter. Maybe the Kaons.
You got some old ass Nendos.
Oh, or the Lucky Star ones that are literally crumbling to dust if you so much as touch them.
Yeah.
Not even an exaggeration. I had to, like, I was setting one up and the joint, like, crumbled apart in my hands. I had barely touched it. I was so upset. So now they sit behind glass because they're antiques!
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the family antiques.
Let me get all the Nendoroids. Sort by release date.
Oh, are you looking for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I get all... Okay, let's start in 2005. There are no Nendoroids from 2005. Okay. Then, 2006. The first Nendoroid was Neko Arc? Wow. Oh.
Oh no. I checked my phone for a moment and, oh, and it's a good price too. I got a sale alert. I got a sale alert for a Blackrock Shooter figure that I've been wanting since I was a wee teen. And I had just gotten the Strength figure recently, so I have her, Goldsaw, and Deadmaster from the animation versions. And here comes the Blackrock Shooter one, now in my inbox, with the sale alert, and the price is good, and I'm just like, frick.
F.
So I may have
I
to
don't know
shoot
what
them an
Nendoroid
email later.
5 or 6 are. Oh, there are dogs in my life. I hate it.
F.
Yeah. Nendoroid, Mikuru Asahina, L, Lazy Sakura, Bike Rider. That's a Pushinendo. Those are Pushinendos.
I thought you said
Today's Thursday,
Pushin.
right?
No, not Pushin.
Do you mean the one with in the? In the air with the water, yeah. That's the one. With there's splash text. Like
Text?
comic book style text. If you look up the frothy figure.
Yeah.
It's real good. I am an absolute sucker for, like, dynamic figures, especially if they're, like, defying gravity somehow. Which is why I fell hard and fast with Black Rock Shooter figures. That was probably where my obsession with figures began. Frickin' Black Rock Shooter figures. Although my first figure, like, at all was a Miku prize figure that looks absolutely atrocious now compared to, like, some of the other Miku figures that exist.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm, like, required to keep it because it serves as a warning. Because that's where it started.
Yeah.
It is a warning.
What was the first expensive figure I bought?
Mine, I think, was Black Gold Saw.
I think my first one was a gift. No, the first one I bought was Majora's Mask Link.
Nice.
And then that year for Christmas, Jupe got me Wind Waker Link.
Oh, the Nendoroid?
Yes.
So that's recent then, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, about 5 years ago, I think.
Wait, what about your Axel and Roxas or whatever?
Right, those are Figmas. I don't know where they are, so it's possible I don't even have them anymore. But like, when I went with my high school art class to Japan at age 17, I definitely bought Figmas.
Or I think you bought, it was probably the Square Enix equivalent, because they didn't have Figmas.
Okay, yeah. Hello, my roommate's home. What's up? Okay. She has brought me a cat.
What's up, cat?
Hooray.
Oh, that's what that noise was. Okay. They are recarpeting the entire apartment next door.
Exciting.
Is the cat Fred or George?
The cat is George.
Hello, George.
Yeah. Fred has been sitting next to me all this time, but
Aw.
I guess George was in the living room.
Alright, so Nendoroid Yoko is 53.
Thought she was older.
Okay, bye.
Probably the Lucky Star ones that are older then.
Nendoroid...
Wasn't like the first Nendoroid the Death Note one or something?
No,
No,
first
it was
Nendoroid
a
was...
Fate one.
Yeah, Neko Arc. Although, Nendoroid Ryuk is number 11.
Dang.
Nendoroid
And it
Light,
looks
Light Yagami
atrocious.
is number 12. Yeah. Nendoroid Light is 12. Lucky Stars. Let me see if Nendoroid Miku is 33.
I did not get that one, shockingly. My first Miku Nendoroid was the cheerful version.
No, Lucky Star, Nendoroid, Nendoroid, Tsukasa, and Miyuki are 54 and 55.
Huh. What about the Kaons?
The Kaons are Nendoroid Mio is 82. Nendoroid Yui's 86. Nendoroid Ritsu's 94. And Nendoroid Tsumugi is after 100 somewhere, because I'm looking at 1 through 100.
Okay, so my oldest is probably Konata.
this page.
Do you have Nendoroid Rin or Len?
No, not the original ones. Steve
Okay.
also has the cheerful version. Because this was kind of back when figures were harder to get in the States.
Right. Damn, Nendoroid Tachikoman's yellow is fucking old.
Also, to answer your question, I don't actually know if the old Death Note Nendoroids are expensive right now, because they did just come out with the remake ones, which are probably in higher demand because they don't look awful. And
Yeah, Nendoroid Light
won't
Yagami does
crumble to
not look
dust.
good.
Yeah.
Nendoroid Misa looks tragic.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. I did not mean to trash your figures. I think I got my friend Taylor a L Nendoroid like way back when I didn't understand figures, and it turned out to be a bootleg. But we didn't know it was a bootleg until years later because I was before I learned.
No.
Oof.
It was a pretty convincing bootleg, though.
I have intentionally bought a couple bootlegs because I intend to repaint them and put them together into my D&D character.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I've definitely thought about doing that. Like, just with making OCs and crap.
Yeah. I remember, like, when you went shopping at AX, I asked you to buy me some blank Nendo faceplates.
Yeah. This was last year, right? That was the year where it was just...
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's a Nendo I'm probably never gonna get.
Which one?
Nendoroid Drossil from Fireball.
Oh, I've seen that one. It's a neat character
Yes.
design.
Agreed.
Okay. Okay. Cleared out my remote. Resyncing it. Give me that thing that I was working on, please. This branch that I've been putting this entire big giant feature that I'm working on has gotten so big that every time I switch back and forth from this branch, I have to clear up my entire remote dev server
Boo.
to get it to work. Alright. This working. And this. It's interesting. It's not erroring out.
That's good.
I think it might. No, it's not that. It's good that there's no error, but we were previously getting the error when I was trying to access the details of the order because of some stuff. But now I'm just not getting anything, including an order.
Oh.
So it's just giving me nothing.
Yeah. It's fucking nothing.
Yeah! Precisely.
Alright, quick, without looking, who's Nendoroid number 69?
Ooh, I used to know this. I looked it up once. Got like a black-gray color palette, I think.
Kind of.
I don't think I know the actual anime, so that's why I don't remember.
The answer is Zange-chan from Kannagi.
Yeah, I did not know that off the top of my head,
That
unfortunately.
is okay. She's got long purple hair, and she's got a sign that says, one time for 100 yen, because she will absolve you of sins.
I watched Kannagi. It had a...
Nagi was funny.
The opening was a bop.
Absolutely.
I just remember that Judy Hopps is, like, I think the number for all cops are bastards.
1312. Hold on. Let me go look at the Nendoroids right now.
Like, I just remember because people on Twitter were making a big deal out of it, but, like, it's definitely not the sort of thing that they would have planned. So, it's just a coincidence,
Listen,
I'm sure.
if they planned this kind of thing, McCree would have been Nendoroid number 1200.
Yeah. The only times they ever, like, plan it is for, like, big deal numbers, like Nendoroid 100, Nendoroid 200, 300. Like, I think Sakura was either 2 or 300.
Ash Ketchum was like 800.
Yeah.
Fucking Mickey
God,
Mouse.
they're in the thousands now. What the
Mhm.
hell?
Also, I just want you to know that when I googled Nendoroid 1312 on incognito browsing, in the second row of results, I have a panel from that one Zootopia
No.
Dojinshi TM.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
no.
It's not even the panel, I just know exactly what it is by looking at it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
Can't believe VTubers are getting Nendos. Well,
Give me
VTuber is getting Nendos.
Gura plus. I need Gura Nendo. Like, I'm sure it's only a matter of time, right? She's got the subs.
We shall see.
Give me my Shark Nendo.
Oh yeah, so you know, I haven't bought figures in a long time, but I have bought HoloLive merchandise. Not a lot of it, but definitely some of it. I kind of had to buy one of it, though. I didn't have a choice.
Last weeb shit I bought was I pre-ordered some Nendos, and then Ami Ami was like, hey, we can't ship to your country because COVID. Do you want to pay extra for shipping, or do you want to just wait forever? So I'm just waiting forever.
Yeah.
There you go.
Same. They've only just started shipping mine, like, through their new shipping option that's ultra slow. So somewhere on the ocean, there's a giant box of girls heading my way.
They're just gonna drop the whole shipping container at your house.
Listen, that's what I've been saying. Like, that once COVID is over, they'll have to just send me an entire shipping pallet. But I guess they're still sending the boxes separately. And I'm a little sad because I really would have loved to just watch all of them show up at once.
Just like a refrigerator-sized box.
Yeah.
Oh, do not summon that song, please. Please. Do not do this to us.
Oh no. Oh no. Baby shark.
How old is Gura? We don't know, but it's a lot. Over 9,000.
What?
I feel like she
9,000?
meant. I feel like this is one of her questions in, like, her debut stream, but I know
is.
it was some sort of, like, joke answer. Like, her birthday was the day Jaws came out.
Also, fun fact of Fearful Milk, that college I was talking about that I went to where it's very weed, they're actually very famous for their marine biology program.
It's true.
And also it's where the creator of SpongeBob went.
That's also true. UC Santa Cruz is wild. I almost went to UC Santa Cruz, and then I didn't.
Yeah, that was a good call on your part.
I mean, I would have probably been okay, but
Yeah,
it was
okay.
just like financially not
Yeah.
feasible
Yeah.
because I was gonna go to UC Santa Cruz in 2014 when it was hysterical to go to fucking UC.
Yeah.
So, that didn't happen.
At my high school, I went to a high school with a lot of rich kids. And like it was in a rich kid city, and if your parents don't love you enough to send you to private school or whatever, they take you to this high school instead, apparently. I don't know, man, I wasn't a rich kid, but so there was this like huge stigma over not going to a big important college when you graduate high school.
Sure.
Like, if they hadn't been telling me go to a 4-year university right away, you have to go to a good one, then I wouldn't, like, if they hadn't told me that, then I think I would have just gone to community college for a few years to figure out what I wanted to do, because that would have been the smarter option.
It would have, like,
Yeah.
for most people, I think. Like,
Yeah.
the only main takeaway I think I really got out of college was my friends. Because, like, I definitely got way more experience doing the con circuit. Like, I learned more doing that, and also because of the way just the education system is, I was much more focused on getting good grades and actually improving my work and building a portfolio.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I have this. Sorry, this is completely unrelated, but I just laughed at myself because of the stupid thing I did in code. I have this variable called headerad has been visible.
Uh-huh.
And I set up this whole complicated thing where, like, I'm trying to make certain that, like, it delays by 3 seconds before it shows for the first time. And I'm like, why isn't it working? It says set headerad has been visible. It's not a function. What? So I go back to the file where I defined that. And you want to guess what I called the function?
Hetero?
Not quite that bad.
Heterad husband visible?
It's set header add has visible. I just forgot an entire word.
Oh no.
Has visible. It has very visible. Much
Do
visible.
you has visible?
Has anyone been so far as to go do look more like?
I accidentally the entire has been visible. Is this dangerous?
I accidentally the whole variable.
One time I accidentally the whole content management system a little bit.
Oh no.
Fortunately, it was on the staging server.
Oh.
This is why I do not run SQL queries directly on production without testing them first. SQL is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Sorry, catching up on chat. Oh, what's the joke about the Jaws birthday thing? Because she's a shark VTuber. Like, she's a anime girl shark. So, Jaws is a popular shark movie. So that's why they made it her birthday. Also, Infinite Stratos and Androids. I'm not super familiar with that series, unfortunately, so I cannot recommend.
They have Nendos of all of the, like, mainline girls from Infinite Stratos.
Yeah,
So,
I know
if
I've
you need 'em, you
seen
can
the
get 'em.
figures, I just, I don't go to this. I don't go here.
That's okay. I have seen Infinite Stratos. Now, instead of AFKing in Final Fantasy XIV, perhaps I should do something productive. I need rosewood logs. Where do you get those? East Shroud. Going to the Hawthorne Hut. Pineapple is... No. No, thank you. No, thank you, pineapple.
Will I only be drawing on my channel, or do I plan to do other things? Let's see. Well, we have played Among Us on here before, and starting tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Robbie Ribby on Fridays with my friend Rabbit.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited for that, because I keep starting that game, but then I don't finish it. Just because, like, if I'm left to, like, play games by myself, I'm usually just gonna opt for my Switch. And so it's not that I don't like the game, it's just that, like, trying to keep playing it on PC without an outside motivator was being difficult. So I kept having to restart the game because I opened up the game and forget what the hell I was doing.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. So.
Here, have this thing that lives in my head rent-free.
Oh no, Michael, you're doing this on production.
Uh-oh.
Michael!
I'm gonna guess it's cached. Yeah, it looks fine to me.
It's cached.
Michael, we have the staging server for a reason. Okay.
He likes to live
Regular.
dangerously.
Ugh, good to know. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure most of my subs are legit.
Hi, Fred, yes? What's up? Can you guys hear the baby?
I cannot.
He's making baby noises at me.
Aw, what a good baby.
Fred! Oh, whoa.
Hi, Fred.
Aw, he's all damp. I guess he just had a bath.
Why is the cat wet?
Oh, Michael.
This is not the worst thing I've ever been asked by a PM.
Regrettably.
Unfortunately.
Oh, no wonder it doesn't work. I forgot to pass it in the place where it goes.
Ah, that'll do it.
Front-end development is so fun.
I'm just stupid. That's what happened here.
Look,
Okay.
you're in good company. We are all stupid.
The stupid bitch was us. No, thank you, pineapple.
That was a lot. All right, what are your guys' thoughts on pineapple on pizza? Let's go.
I mean, I am a basic bitch that only really likes cheese on pizza, maybe sometimes sausage. So, just not
Pineapple
for-
on pizza is
yeah.
fine, depending on what else is also on the pizza. Like, I mean, typical Hawaiian pizza is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you can't like it really is about the flavor because generally speaking, pineapple on pizza, yes, I approve. I approve pineapple on pizza, yes, justice. But
Agreed.
I would not put pineapple on like a pepperoni pizza, for example.
Yeah.
I like pineapple and pepperoni, actually.
It's not for me.
Fair.
But I would put pineapple on a Hawaiian pizza or
Hawaiian pizza good.
on like one of my favorite pizzas on like the entire face of Earth is the Maui Zowie from Round Table. So yeah, I fucks with that one.
I haven't had round table in so many years.
Well, it's still expensive, and they got pizzas.
Cartoons, okay. Steven Universe, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power.
Is this what, favorite cartoons?
Yeah, definitely
Yep.
She-Ra.
Like of all time or recent?
Oh, Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts, also very good.
We stand Kipo here.
We stand Kipo.
I mean, I'm always gonna probably say Pinky and the Brain's one of my favorite of all time. It's a good fucking show, dude.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, the Spielberg cartoons were good.
Mm-hmm. They're making an Animaniacs, like, not a reboot, but like more of it, I guess?
Yeah, that's weird.
But like modern day Animaniacs?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I think maybe the first episode is out now. We should watch it this weekend.
Look at the thing Michael just sent.
Yeah.
Oh, someone patted my anger bean. Well, thank you. So there is a... Hold on, let me get a screenshot. There is a minion in Final Fantasy XIV. And it is a very small, very angry, bean-shaped guy. No, that's not what I wanted. Let me... hello? Wait, what? Oh, oh, never mind. I understand what happened now. And he looks like this.
Oh, that's a murder bean.
And when someone does an emote in Final Fantasy XIV around you, unless they have it set so that it doesn't do this, it pops up in the chat log. So someone else may have this same minion, but it just says that they gently pat the great serpent of Ronka. And I'm like, oh, someone touched my friend.
So I've been spending the last half hour setting up the ability to like make the header ad wait 3 seconds before it drops down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sent it off to the people who are supposed to be looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 minutes later, I checked my dev and it was broken. Like my whole dev was broken. And I'm like, in the 2 minutes I looked away, my dev broke.
Yep. That's how it goes.
So I fixed it. But one of the designers saw.
Okay, good.
How did I get the animated girl model thing and set it up? Let's see. This is my character, Abitan. I basically commissioned an artist to make a rig that works with FaceRig and certain other softwares that will basically track your face on, like, using a camera or, like, Face ID on iPhone if you want to get real fancy. And it kind of makes the character match it, I guess. That's probably the most eloquent way I could probably describe it. So basically the answer is paid somebody else to do it, because I knew if I was left to my own devices, I would not go through the effort to learn FaceRig.
Not just that, but you would have gone so overboard on the ruffles.
Yeah. And now here I am contemplating, what if I, like, did a different VTuber version of Abitan and commissioned a new rig? This has been a serious thought crossing my mind.
Only the most serious of thoughts.
Yeah. Well, because I found that Abitan doesn't translate as well to, like, non-chibi proportions. At least, I don't know, I prefer her as a chibi.
She's very cute this way also, though, I think.
Thank you.
True.
Like, it's not that I don't like it, or don't like her this way. I don't know. Thinking I'd like a little more detail on her or something. I don't know.
You would like her better if she was squishier.
Yeah. She's my squishy gremlin child.
Yeah.
I enjoy Akidoze's soft but firm, no, thank you, pineapple, no.
God, today was a busy day.
It was.
I would like to be done with work. But no. I still have many work to do.
Yeah, it can be a little overwhelming trying to figure out how to, like, start the whole VTuber thing. But as for a full body picture of her, I think there's one pinned to my Twitter account. In my, like, about me thing. And thank you for wanting to draw her, that's very nice.
1623. So, 1623.
I think I may need to wrap up for the day.
Now, Abby, I put your username and the word Twitter into my URL bar, and I got that one tweet that someone wanted to commission you recently.
Oh no, that one. How could I send the fan art? I do not use Twitter through Discord. I know my work email is also in my, like, profile and pinned tweet. I also use Instagram at Abigail Starling. But email would work, which is just abigailstarling@outlook.com. I think I need to wrap up stream here, though, because I had fillings today, and I think all the numbness and, like, painkillers have worn off, so I hurty, yeah.
Uh-oh, your mouth is on her fire.
It's not really on fire, it's just sore. It was a filling, like, way in the back.
Oh, no.
Like, they even said, like, we probably wouldn't have expected you to get this just fine because it's, like, covered by your cheek.
Right.
I guess maybe Advil.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go get some ibuprofen.
What am I stepping on? Oh, nothing important. Great.
But to the chat, thanks so much for hanging out. We finally finished Miku today.
Yeah.
It's
Turned
taken
out
like
so
4
good.
streams. Thank you. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully for Robbie Ribby at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Yay. So, good night,
Yeah.
peeps.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, subscribe and all that.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.